What's up? Gonna be drawn on this thing here in a minute. Not exactly sure what yet, but we'll make it up as we go. It's ready to hang up too. We got some paint markers here. Got a bunch of random stuff there. We'll have some little goals going on here. What's up, Stitched? I used to make slingshots out of old board decks. The layered wood was awesome for strength, and the concave. Oh, nice. Wait, that is actually a good idea. What project are you doing? I'm not sure. I've got some old skateboards like this. This one is broken, but I got some skateboards donated a while back. I screwed in a piece here that allows it to be hung up on the wall, and this one's been blank for a while, so I thought I would just take it out and do something on it. Thanks for being here, Stitched. Thanks, Stitched. Did you find this stream just by on the swiping through on the shorts feed? I like to ask people how they found the stream. Curious. Nice. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate you. Sometimes we do art streams like this. Sometimes we're out and about Hollywood doing like IRL stuff. So sometimes they're wacky and crazy, sometimes they're chill. What's up, Freshly? I want to say that art always has a harder time imitating life. You know what? I agree. Usually, life imitates art. Life is way more better at imitations. I did want to say, if I disappear, my phone is dead. I'm chilling on the trail right now looking for... Oh, nice. Like mushrooms? What's up, Freshly? Alright, let's see if I'm gonna get a pinned comment here. We're gonna start pretty soon here. Gold is brown dirt. I saw them at the farmer market. Nice. Are those hard to find? All right. There we go. Good enough. All right. I got a pinned comment there with some info. Figure I would just have a few little goals there. Nothing crazy. We're just hanging out, chatting, making some art. Yeah. Yeah, but worth it if I get a good haul. That's awesome. How do you find them? All right, let's see. Let's start with this. Nice. We're gonna start at the top here. Let's do, actually, let's pick some colors here. Oh, you have a pig. Okay, that's rad. She sniffs them out, I dig them up, and she gets one as a treat for the hard work. That's awesome. I was gonna ask that if you had a pig, but I didn't want to assume, because that's really all I know about truffle. You know, finding truffles is that some people use pigs. That's awesome. What's your pig's name? What's up, Stephanie? Thanks for coming by. We're just hanging out, chatting, chill stream for tonight. I got a blank skateboard here. I'm gonna start drawing on. I don't really have a plan. We're just gonna make it up as we go. My dog Maisie can sniff them out too. She learned from Frig the pig. That's awesome. Is it frig like frick? Like, frig. Friggin' mushrooms. Like that? Alright, let's get some stuff down here. Her whole name is, Frangila? Frangila? There we go. We're gonna get some hearts on here. We're just gonna get some background stuff. Fringilla. Did you come up with that name, or is she named after something? If you need any mods, I'm here. Stephanie, thank you. Let's see. I think we got. I think I have a few mods. Freshly is here. But the more we stream, the more people we get in here, I will definitely need some more. I appreciate you being here. All right, let's get some orange hearts here. So I'm most likely going to be putting some kind of bread art on here, because anytime I do art, bread is my thing. I have like I upload I do a lot of stickers. So if you want to check out my art on Instagram, it's hello, I'm bread boy on Instagram. But we're just getting the background in here. It means finch in Latin and also song. Oh, okay, so like a finch song. Let's do another heart right here. How old is your pig? My art never leaves my shop. My art style is a bit out there. Frig is 5. What kind of art do you make? And what makes it out there? Like, what kind of stuff is it? Like, the subject matter is out there? What's up, Jennifer? This is very ASMR vibes. Can you hear the marker on the skateboard? I just need some like calming music in the background. What's up? Nice. Yeah, we're doing chill stream tonight. Nothing crazy. When did you start doing bread, and what made the bread thing for you? So I've been doing the Bread Boy art, or doing art under that name, since like 2016. And it was kind of just random how I came up with it. So I had just moved to Oregon from California. Thanks, Jennifer. Yep, they're still on there. I'm just gonna let them go till they chip off fully. So yeah, 2016, I had just moved to Oregon from California. So when I was in California, I played in a band with Blake and some other guys, and that was my creative outlet. And so when I moved away, I just wasn't doing anything creative, and so I kind of had a void that I needed to fill. So I kind of just sat down one night and forced myself to make something. And I drew a slice of bread and put some eyes and a mouth on it. And just kind of went with it, and I've been doing it since. A lot of people ask if I'm a baker, and I'm not, unfortunately. He's the fricker and I'm the rizzler, if that makes any sense. Freshly, it makes so much sense. Stitched. It's iron shaping, but I use hides, leathers, bones, and melted wax to create Gothic style sculpture. That sounds awesome. Do you have any of that online? Do you have an Instagram or anything? Far too kind of abstract lately. That's fun. Abstract is a lot of fun to do if you're in an artist block. Literally just get a piece of paper or canvas and just start putting colors down and just go with the flow, and that usually helps me. It is a cool story. At least I think so. I was lacking in that part of my life. I wasn't doing anything creative, so I just kind of had to force myself to do something. All right, let's put a big heart down here. Let's put a big one right in the corner. My mind is always conflicted. That's why I tuna it. Oh, tuna. Why did I say tuna? Freshly, I thought that said tuna. That's why I tune into down in the well, which is the antithesis of that. or not, if you know what I mean. Yes. It's I watched Down in the Well draw the presidents, and before I had seen it, I asked him. I'm like, because he told me, oh, I drew all of the presidents, and I asked him, well, how much in detail did you go? And he's like, oh, not that much. And like I watched it back, and there were small drawings and kind of like doodles, but I mean, to me, they look so good. Like I can't draw people. Drawing people is really hard. That's why I just Jennifer. Jennifer with the 5. Jennifer half. Thank you. You rock. Let me finish this heart, and you can pick what color I use next on this background. I think I'm just gonna do hearts, maybe some circles. Yeah, let's get some bread emojis in the chat for Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you again for that donation. I'm going to be sending out your drawing very soon, and I'm going to send some stickers along with it. So you'll get some Bread Boy stickers. Because you rock. So these are the colors I have. I like these paint markers. And then I have a bunch here that I don't know how well all these work because I haven't used them in a while, but we'll do what we can. I'm not looking at chat right now, and so if you put a color in there, I don't see it. But I'm manifesting a color right now. All right. That's a heart if I ever saw one. Those hearts have a dramatic... Jennifer! That's the color I was thinking of. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking, man, this needs some pink on it because it's one of my favorite colors. I'm just going to go back over some of these a little bit. Dramatic falling effect. No, I kind of was just going side to side and angling them different ways so they weren't all facing the same way. Jennifer, that's awesome. Pink it might be almost out because I've used it so much, but I'm sure I have some pink in here that I can use. Thank you for the donation again. All right. We'll let some of these dry a little bit. I'll come back over them because you can kind of see through them. All right. We'll leave those alone for now. All right. Pink. Let's see if there's anything in this. Let's go. Ooh, there is. All right. So we got hearts. I can do blobs. I kind of just wanted to put some shapes, some stuff in the background, and then maybe in the end, when I'm going to finish this, I'll do some kind of drawing over it in black, like an outline. But I just wanted to kind of get some stuff in the background here. Let's see, we could do blobs. We could do like sprinkles, like lines, or like oblong. I think I'm gonna do think I'm gonna do blobs. Yeah, okay, let's do some blobs. They'll just be little kind of random shapes to fill in these we'll get some shapes in here. Kind of a sicko. What? Okay. Freshly and Jennifer, do either of you do any art, any kind of creative stuff? Play guitar and write. That's awesome. Like do you write lyrics or just music? Short story and prose and guitar is all indie, like Secret Row, atmospheric. That sounds cool. Do you have any music online? Of course. I like to know what kind of, stuff other people create. I'm interested in that. Sofa. Okay. Sofa Kingdom just dropped $10. And I got a canvas over here. I'm adding people's names onto for every $10. Jennifer, I will add your name on there because you donated in other streams and you rock. Sofa Kingdom, thank you for the donation. Oh wait, I need to do some dangs too. So we got 5. I got 15 dangs. Dang, 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 dang. Thank you for the donation. Like, where even is Sofa? So far, are you in the? I mean, you've got to be in the stream. Thank you for the donation. Let me add this one last little blob here, and I'll get the canvas out. Um, what's up, Sofa? Guitar recordings are throwbacks. I haven't loaded up any. That's awesome. If you, I'd love to hear some music if you've got that. Sofa. All right. We got some blobs. This one looks like a bean. So does that one. All right. All right, let's Sofa Kingdom. Sofa Kingdom. Jennifer. Half. All right, this will be an ongoing thing I'll just have with me. All right, how about some squigglies or something next? Sofa, thank you for the donation again. You rock. Jennifer, you rock. Freshly, you rock. Chat rocks. We're hanging out. We're freaking around. We're making some art. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Bunch of ink just came out. Didn't mean for that to happen, but we'll make it work. We'll do some squiggles around here. How's everyone's day going so far? Good, hopefully. Oh, those two look almost exactly alike. That kind of bugs me. But we're moving on. happened to the oh yeah. I freaking raged, bro. I couldn't land a McTwist and I raged. Blake and I have been playing Tony Hawk 4 lately. That's been fun. A little throwback. And then they just announced Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remaster today, I think, which is awesome. Looks so good. Let's add some more. But for real, this board was just donated to me a while back. I wanted to paint some skateboards, so I just started asking around to see if anyone had some old skateboards that they didn't want anymore. And this one just came broken, so frick. Some of these markers, as they get old, you'll be coloring and a bunch of ink will just spill out. It's awesome. All right. Let's see. Sofa, you donated $10. We got you on the canvas, but if you want, you can pick the next color we use for our background here. So these are like the better markers I have. I have a bin over here that you can kind of see with a bunch of other random colors, so you can really just shout any color out, and I should be able to make it work with something I've got here. Mr. Miller, what's up? You know, I could draw that, but I won't. It's not a very nice symbol. We only draw symbols of love here with the hearts and blobs and squiggles. All right. Okay, I think we're done with the purple squiggles for now. Sofa, if you want another color here. So piece, yes, I know it's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Those look like grape flavored Cheetos. You know what? Freshly, that's funny you say that because that is exactly what they are. That is exactly what they are. Let's see. I mean, I've got a bunch of random colors here, so Sofa, if you're still here and you want to see a specific color, go ahead and let me know. Probably do little dots for the next thing, just like, or maybe like little like asterisks, stars. Sour and savory, and a crunch because I'm different. Um, that just made me think. I had a snack one time. So imagine a Cheeto puff, but it was fruit flavored. So it was like Cheeto puff chip consistency, but fruity. It was interesting. Stars will fit nicely. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like. Dang, I don't have a piece of paper. I'll draw on the back of this. Like something like this. Like maybe that size. Or simpler. Like maybe just, I don't know. That, or literally just dots. I do want to do the dots because I think that would like fill in the back nicely. Maybe we do navy blue dots, green stars, asterisks. First one was the best, I think. Needs more rocket ships. What's up? Use the foreskin. We got the canvas. I was just mentioning the canvas. We added a couple names. Use the foreskins there at the top was the first added. Thank you. More rocket ships. I mean, these. I mean, maybe a little suggestive. I don't know. First one's the best. Okay, so with the more lines. All right, let's do those green. You're on there. So we're gonna do this one in this color on the background. Who broke the board? The board came like that. So a while back, I had a bunch of old skateboards donated to me to paint on, and this one just came that way. Use the foreskin. I'm just joshing. We're always just joshing. We're always just hanging out, kidding around, having fun. We're having a good time. What's up, S4? How's it going? We're hanging out, chatting, doodling, making some art, having fun. We're joshing around. I got some info there in the pinned comment. If you want me to shout some dangs, if you want to pick a color, if you want to get your name on this canvas I'm gonna have as an ongoing thing, we can do all that. As always, no pressure for donating, but donations, I always appreciate them. But we're just hanging out. We're having a good time. We're gonna do this one in green in the background. Let me make sure this is ready. Okay. I think that will look rad. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it will be something. All right. Oh yeah. Let's go. First one down. It looks rad. Just like Use the Foreskin said. Let's do another one. Let's see if this one looks rad. Let's go. No, wait, stop! Stop, stop, stop! You messed it up! Start over! Alright. We'll do, we'll start from the bottom here. We'll go up. This pen is a little... I can tell it's kind of running out of ink, but that's okay. If they turn out light, it's still going to look cool because you'll be able to see through the back and through to the board there, which I'm cool with. And, you know, one thing I feel like I've learned and what works best for me is when I'm doing art. What's up, Uncle Brody? Is to try not to take it so seriously and just have fun. And if I do something I don't like, I could just paint over it. It's not a big deal, you know? What's up, fam? Uncle Brody, how's it going? We're just hanging out here. We're chatting. And we're making art. We're collaborating. Did Blake get deported? Blake did not get deported. Blake is still in the country. Blake's doing okay. Blake is I repeat, Blake is not deported. Yep. Oh, sent back to the potato farms. I mean, unless you know something I don't. Yep. These are cool. I like this shape. He'd make a hot potato farmer. I'd buy his roots. S4, when you say hot potato farmer, do you mean he would be a farmer who farms hot potatoes, or a hot farmer who farms potatoes? It's unclear. Sexy and farms only hot potatoes. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking too. That one's a bit wonky, but that's okay. Sweet. Should we add any more of those? Yo, what's up, Mills? He needs some milk. So there's this place that does mini plates in New York, and you still leave hella hungry. Like what? Plates of what? Like what kind of food is it? Let's get some bananas in the chat for Mills. Mills has arrived. You should do graffiti. Like lettering. I remember like a while back I tried doing it. And it's fun, but I don't know, I think it wasn't my Banksy murals. So I do make stickers. I'm just gonna go grab some real quick so I can show those off. That I do put up around town. And that is like street art, you know? And I've done wheat pastes before. Like posters. I put up posters and stuff. So here's some stickers here that I've made. It's all bread themed. That's my thing. No, like illegal street art that is inspiring. Dude, any street art I love. I love it all. There needs to be more. It's like the fancy. Oh, yeah, like when you go to a super fancy restaurant and you order something, you're like, man, I'm starving. And then it comes and it's like this big on your plate, and you're like, um, okay, that's not enough. Oh, here's a skateboard. Here's a baguette skateboard. It's like one bite and it's gone, and you're like, yeah, I just paid $100 for that. One singular bite. Yeah, so this is some of my stickers here. It's gourmet! You don't understand! It's fine dining, okay? It's fine dining. Freshly, you just don't get it. Where's the phone? I got one more in here. It's art, Mom. You wouldn't understand. Give me back my door. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is some of my stickers. You know, I cut these out. I always have them with me, and I put them up all over. So this is my graffiti, I guess. You know, this is my street art. It's drenched in demi-glaze. Yeah, and there's like a little like twig on the side that's a garnish, and you're not sure if it's a garnish or not, or if you're supposed to eat it. So you just don't and just leave it there. And then when the waiter comes by and they go, "How was it?" and they look at your plate and you left the little garnish that you thought was a garnish, and then they're like, "Oh, did you not like that?" And you're like, "Oh, I thought it was a garnish." And then they get really offended, and then they kick you out, and you're never allowed back. Hate when that happens. Relatable. All right, let's do some dots. I think I want to do this color dots. Microgreens. Emphasis on the word micro, am I right? Alright, we're gonna do some dots. We're gonna do some polka dots, just like scattered around. Thanks all for hanging out. This is fun. All right. Pardon the yawn. Yo. No, go for a first date micro penis reveal in the hotel. Dang! Freshly's getting wild in the chat. 18 plus, y'all. No kids allowed here. All right. Let's do some dots. I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna go down. We're gonna do. No, we should not pull our. Everyone, keep their pants on. Or if you take your pants off, don't let me know. Just keep that private. All right. How about this? I'm gonna do dots from the top, okay, and it's gonna be random. It's gonna be a random number of dots all the way to the bottom. Let's put your guesses down how many dots you think I'm gonna do, and we'll see who gets the closest, just for fun. We'll see, because it's gonna be random. But I'm gonna start at the top, just like all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna start now. Put your guesses on how many dots, and I'll count. Okay, we ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Balls. You can get 3 guesses. That one's not a dot. All right. I may have I don't know if I counted right, but I got 183. That's a lot of dots. 69. Was anyone counting with me? Let's go. Let's frickin' go, baby. That's a lot of dots. Time to dip the dots, am I right? Let's dip these dots, baby. Nice little exercise. Yeah. All right. Gotta let some of this dry. What's up, Hollywood? I'm gonna gaslight myself and say it's 47. That's probably it's probably 47. Hollywood, let's see. Hollywood says baked potatoes get baked. That's right. Hollywood in the chat. Spitting facts, am I right? Hollywood. Hollywood. All right. Dang. All right, let's see. Favorite episode of The Office. Gosh. I mean, gosh, that's a hard question. Some of the first episodes that come to mind are like the holiday ones. I really like the Halloween episode where Dwight dresses as Sith Lord. Hollywood is another producer, creative type. Oh, dinner. Oh my gosh, dinner party. Okay, you might be right. That might be the best one, actually. But I was thinking of, I guess one of my favorite moments is when Dwight is dressed up as the Sith Lord, and I think it's the episode where Michael has to fire someone by the end of the day, and he chooses the day of the Halloween party, like an idiot, and There's that side shot where Dwight's sitting at Michael's desk, and it's just that side shot where he's got his hood up, and he's like, "Not me, Michael." He's like in character, kind of. But the dinner party episode, dude. Okay, that episode's hilarious. Made me a man that night. You made everything alright. That board is nasty. It's got, I mean, it looks way better than it did a little bit ago. It was blank. Michael's second head. Yes. Yes. Like confetti. It does look like confetti. Yeah, The Office is great. I love that show. I always thought it would be fun to film a series in the style of The Office. Like mockumentary comedy type series. It just seems like it would be a lot of fun to film. What are some of your other favorite moments from The Office? I love when I don't remember the episode exactly, but it's where Jim is making Dwight think that he's turning into a vampire by the end of the day. The sick sleeve for like a side show star. Oh, like the traveling circuses. Yeah, where Jim is making Dwight think he's turning into a vampire. He's like, "Oh, it's cold here," and when he leaves, he leaves at the end of the day, and he puts his collar up, and he's like, "Bye, Dwight," and like looks back at Dwight. Oh man, all the pranks are the best. And Dwight's like thinking he's never gonna see Jim again. Oh man. Jim's on his Jim's on his own journey now. uh, that's awesome. Jim's on his own journey now. Dang, I want to watch The Office now. Oh man. All right. I feel like the background is done, and not sure what I want the main thing to be. Dang, you know what would cool on the back of this? I have other skateboards, so I can do it too. For the background, like bread clip shape silhouettes, like ba 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 ba. I can do that another time. Let's see. Let me look at Mindy Kaling. Oh yeah, dude, she's awesome. The writing on that show is legitness, honestly. What's up, Flopagoon? Dang, what the frick? Well, I'll tell you what the frick. This is a skateboard that a while back I had some old skateboards donated to me because I wanted to paint them. This one was painted. I painted it blue, this background, and then it just stayed like that for a while. So we're doing something with it now. But I have some other ones that I've painted, and I put a little hook on the back so this can hang on a wall. This is the background. Sorry, I got an email. Get that out of here. This is just like the background, but I want to put something like the main centerpiece like this big, something. We just wanted to get an interesting background done. Thank you. It was fun. What I had in mind was that once this is all dry, fix it. It's uninspiring. Fine. God. Psych. You should paint Blake's face. You know what? A Blake painting would be fun. I drew Blake as a slice of bread once at one of his 5-day shows. If anyone caught that, I was doing bread portraits at one of his shows. Yep, it's chipping a little bit. I don't think I did great on the top coat, but we still got black and yellow, black, not yellow, and black and yellow. Bread, let's get some bread emojis in the chat, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Honestly, it means a lot to me for y'all to just be in the chat and chatting. It's super cool. And I haven't been down here in LA for very long, but the live streaming I've done since being down here with Blake and having you all in the chat has been so freaking cool. It's been awesome. So I just want to say I do appreciate you all being here. It makes it so much more fun to be hanging out with you all in the chat. So appreciate ya. Now, enough with the sappy stuff. Let's talk about farts, okay? You like big farts, small farts, smelly ones, silent ones. You know, what? Should we do a fart tier list? Thanks, Flop. Fart tier list coming up. I don't know. No. That would be hilarious. You should prank him and however many pictures or paintings he has in the apartment, paint that many of his face and replace all the... Oh my gosh. Wait, that would be actually funny. We have a lot of stuff hanging up in the living room. But if it was just like, even if it was just, like if I had to do a bunch of paintings, I mean, I could do it. Ukulele Chris in the chat. I've been doing fart themed AI vids. Gotta check them out. Ukulele Chris. Okay. First things first. Let's all admit farts are hilarious. Okay, they're still funny. I just turned 36. March 1st, and you know what? Farts are still funny. All right. Second. Ukulele Chris. I need to see those ASAP, okay? So if you could find me on Instagram at dangfricker and please share that with me. I gotta see it. I gotta see those. But the prank of replacing all the framed stuff in the house would be funny if, you know, to make it easier, and I think it would still be funny, is print out a photo of Blake. Like, or me, of my face. And replace all of the stuff hanging up. That might be kind of funny. Not as funny as the fart theme AI vids, though. Ukulele Chris. Ukulele Chris in the chat. Yeah, this is drying a little bit still. There's still some wet spots. Pics of me instead, yeah. Maybe like photoshopped pictures of, like if I found just like stock photos of like families or like two people and then just replace the faces to be like Blake and I. So even if it was like a family of 5 or 6, just replace like make one of them Blake and all of the rest me, and just like hang those up. I'll make you a custom dang freaking one now. It's hard to get famous people to show up. You try and try rewarding, not rewarding and not get temp banned. People are banning you in the live streams or what? For talking about fart AI videos. Um, and what are you making these with? You said fart theme AI vids. So I see these AI videos, like the real cursed ones, you know, where it's like a puppy dog transforming into like, oh, AI generated famous people. Got you. S4 called the cops. S4, call the cops back. Tell them never mind. Say, call the cops back. Say, never mind. It's just farts. We're okay. Don't worry. No need to come. No need to send units out. It's just farts. Okay. Oh, so the cursed AI videos where it's like a cat turning into like a giant spider or something. I want to know where people are making those ones because I would love to make some of my own just for fun. You know, maybe post some. I don't know. Um, but as far as like just an image, like I've been able to make those on some apps pretty easy. But the videos, I'm not sure. I called the cops and fart into the phone. Did you guys hear? I didn't hear it S4, but I do smell it. Anyway, so what I was thinking on here is if I put like my main art subject or whatever it is in this section, and maybe I don't use the paint pens and I use acrylic paint because some acrylic paints you'll be able to see through and then you can see the background through it. It'd be like, you know, the opacity. And then I can outline it. That's kind of what I was thinking. I did one like that before, and it looked cool. As far as what that will be, not sure yet. Maybe I look at some of my stickers and see if I get any inspiration. Let's see. Dude, it's looking mint AF. Thank you, Mr. Miller. So far, so good. Some of these I'm just letting dry in the time being, and we're just hanging out and chatting, trying to get some inspiration on what is going to go over this. That's bread theme because that's my thing. So I'm gonna look at some stickers and see if I get inspiration. So we got a toaster. Could do like maybe a toaster, like big. Like imagine this toaster here, bread, and then flames, and paint it in a way maybe like I was saying with acrylic. So if I did one coat, then you could still see through the color, and you could still see through the background. A stack of French toast. Oh, yeah, what if it was like a stack of bread, like a loaf of bread standing up? That might be kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, man. Pardon the yawn. I got this design too that could be cool. I mean, it's the right like length, like it could fit like that. The only thing that I'm not sure is that if I would like, I guess the juxtaposition would be kind of cool, like the background all bright color, kind of silly, and then this, which is like the opposite, you know. I don't know. Might be kind of cool. A loaf of moldy bread. Oh, with maple syrup dripping down. Okay, so like a stack of pancakes, but French toast. I like that idea. A loaf of moldy bread. A loaf of moldy bread would be fun to paint. I'm hungry now. You know what? I'm getting hungry too. Um, I am getting hungry. Maybe I order something. Um, okay, here's screaming outside. Awesome. This might be kind of cool. The juxtaposition of this kind of detailed hard AF over this very wacky, very funny, very silly background. Um, let us see. I'll call the cops on the screamers. It sounded like maybe a fun scream, like they were having a good time, but you never know. Fricker's on another level. We're on another level here. Let's get some bread emojis in the chat. Why not? Spam bread emojis for the next couple seconds. We'll allow it. Called all good? Okay, good. So were they in danger or were they just having a good time? This would be cool on a skateboard. That would be hung up this way, you know? Maybe not this one. Or maybe this one, I don't know. Dang it! No! Like a skateboard painted on a skateboard. Meta. We could get meta. Orgasmic screens. Alright, I guess that's a good one. Good screen then. Or, you know, we could paint something totally different. I was looking through my stickers to see if anything inspired. S4 called the cops and we're good. Alright, we're good. We're good. I keep getting random emails. Let me go upstairs and show you all kind of what I was thinking for this, so you can kind of get an idea of what I was thinking. And I'll show you. When I was in middle school, I set my password as painful anal. The teacher made me change it. But she originally told us that no one could see our passwords. How did she see that then? Oh, let me turn some lights on in here. All right. So here's a painting I did. So like you see the background. So I found this frame at a thrift store and it was just white with all that paint with like these in the background. It was like a kid's painting. And I was like, oh, that would be cool to paint over. So I painted this over it, but like I used acrylic kind of watered down so you could see through it. So that's kind of what I was thinking. That is dope. Thank you. Yeah, so we see. We'll see. Do. Do I dream in bread? I don't think I've ever had a dream. Lying ass. I don't think I have, actually. I do see, since I've been doing like the bread stuff for a while, I do see slices of bread in other objects. Like I'll see an object and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like a piece of bread. That looks like a piece of toast. So that happens a lot. Let's see. Pencil here. Do you dream in bread? Dream in bread. The eye seems. The eye sees what it wants. Yes, it does. Man, I'm getting hungry. Might leave this here, like this, and let these. There's some parts on here that are kind of thick, with a lot of ink. So let that dry. And I think I might end the stream here and get some food. So S4, thanks for being here. Let's see if anyone else was in here. Freshly, Mr. Miller, Uncle Ukulele Chris. We did have an uncle in here. Flopagoon was in here. Mills was in here. Freshly was in here. S4 was in here. Hollywood Stream Sniper was here. I know there was an uncle. Was there not? Use the Foreskin was here. Uncle Brody, there was an uncle. Jennifer Half was here earlier. We had someone in the very beginning. Stitched was in here. So this was fun. I'll probably do. I mean, I'll do more streams like this. Because these are fun, and I need to be doing more art, and I want to be doing art more. Pierce Forever. I wish I was half as talented as you. Freshly, thank you for that. Anytime, bread boy. Please make. Please bake a bread one day. I have baked bread before in the past. Recently, no. Don't forget my social, like your social security number. I have some sourdough starter. I know it's nasty. You got some nasty sourdough starter? That probably makes the best bread. Yeah. So if you're just coming through here, I see the people watching went up a little bit. But if you're just coming in, we're gonna end the stream here. This is what we did today. We got the background done. We got some interesting shapes in there. The next time, I'll decide. Maybe before the next one, I will decide what I want to do and kind of have that sketched out and be ready to paint it. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. And we will see you on the next live stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Blake is gonna stream. Huh? Hello? Stream tomorrow. Who knows what it's gonna be? I'm sure it will be something weird and wacky and wild. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. See y'all.